What's up, guys? There's news going on that there's updates on Shane McMahon, and there's also plans for Brock Lesnar, guys. Let's get into the news. It's been reported on how there's speculation of WWE doing a Shane versus Brock Lesnar match in the near future. Shane indicated to SmackDown last night that their feud is not over, adding to the speculation, we can confirm that the idea of Brock Lesnar versus Shane McMahon has been discussed, but the current plan has Shane finding Brock Lesnar's next opponent. No word on yet on how they would get Shane versus Brock if they'll do it all. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what his next opponent is going to be. Shane McMahon versus Brock Lesnar is a match I would want to see because, you know, Shane McMahon is that crazy person. He's crazy inside. He's a stunt devil. He's hardcore, man. I mean, but Brock Lesnar would destroy Shane McMahon. But Shane McMahon would go nuts on Brock Lesnar. But if this match is going to be interesting, here's how they would have to book it. If they're going to have a match between those two, you got to make it a hardcore match. You got to have weapons involved, no disqualifications, and have it a hardcore match between Brock Lesnar and Shane McMahon. You know, Brock Lesnar would take him to Suplex City. Maybe it could happen at WrestleMania because it can't happen at SummerSlam because, you know, Shane McMahon is, you know, doing his thing on SmackDown, and the whole Raw versus SmackDown thing is going. Because think about it, Brock Lesnar is on WWE Monday Night Raw, and Shane McMahon is on SmackDown. So what they're gonna do is, in my opinion, they're gonna keep this whole Raw versus SmackDown going on for WWE. They're gonna keep it going, and I like the whole Raw versus SmackDown thing. But I mean, think about it: Brock Lesnar F5'd Shane McMahon, and then Stephanie only fined Brock Lesnar $500 for what Brock Lesnar did to, you know, to the SmackDown general manager. That is gonna blow up, and Shane McMahon's gonna want heat off it. So it's gonna be like a Raw versus SmackDown thing again. And somehow, I really feel like somehow or shape or form, Triple H is gonna get into this situation. Triple H is going to get involved in this somehow. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I do see somewhere in the future that we see Triple H getting involved in this. Now, Randy Orton got received staples. Now, there's multiple sources in Canada that Orton did not suffer a concussion. Yeah, he got 10 staples, man, and Shane got F5. So what do you guys think? I mean, the only way that this match could happen if they build it right and they make it a hardcore match. Because if you make it a regular match, it's not going to mean nothing. But, I mean, look what Shane McMahon did at WrestleMania when he flew off that Hell in the Cell at WrestleMania 32, when he fought The Undertaker in Dallas, Texas. Oh, hell yeah. And he fought The Undertaker. Look what he did. I mean, look what he did when Shane fought Kane at Unforgiven and went off all the way from the top stage. It was the last man standing match and flew all the way down. And Kane beat him because of that. So Shane McMahon can go nuts. Shane still has it at his age. The guy's hardcore. He does stunts and everything. The guy's insane. So Brock Lesnar would be a challenge for Brock Lesnar, I think. But I mean Shane's, you know, Brock Lesnar is still crazy. He can hurt people. You know, he could hurt Shane McMahon. But Brock Lesnar doesn't know that Shane McMahon is crazy. He does crazy things. You know, so you guys let me know in the comments below. Do you want to see this match happen? And what would you want to see at WrestleMania? And do you think that Triple H would get involved in this whole thing? I mean, this whole Raw vs. SmackDown thing just started, right? And they're already calling it a Raw vs. SmackDown thing already. And the match just happened between Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar, and they're already calling it a Raw vs. SmackDown thing already. And the Brandon Stanton just happened. Okay, it hasn't been 2 months yet, and they're already calling it a Raw vs. SmackDown feud. So, I don't know, guys. You let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this? Do you want to see Brock Lesnar versus Shane McMahon at WrestleMania? I mean, if they do it at WrestleMania, because, you know, WrestleMania is next year, and we got Survivor Series coming up soon, so it's probably going to happen somewhere next year, but they're going to have to build it at the Royal Rumble. That's where they're going to have to build it. They're going to have to build it from the Royal Rumble. Something's going to have to happen at the Royal Rumble. Shane McMahon's going to have to screw Brock Lesnar over in some kind of match at the Royal Rumble and build it from there up until WrestleMania. That's the only way what's going to happen if Shane McMahon screws Brock Lesnar in the world title match, and that's where it could take off from right there. So until then, guys, I will see you on the next show. Hit that red subscribe button for me, guys, to get more WWE coverage. Follow me on Twitter at TheTalkShow101. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys below. Articles from DailyWrestlingNews.com as well. Links down below for you guys as well. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for viewing. And I'll see you guys on the next show. Subscribe.